A state trooper's allegations of mistreatment of migrants at the border has grabbed the attention of state leaders, no question. Now there's talk of a potential hearing or multiple hearings at the Texas Capitol with this. Political reporter Jack Fink is here with the latest on the controversy, some of it unfolding today.
Well, Doug, the state Senate's Hispanic Caucus is now calling for an immediate investigation into Operation Lone Star and wants the Senate to hold public hearings. And members of the Texas House tell me there could be hearings in their chamber, too.
There are numerous concerns.
Representative Victoria Neave Criado of Mesquite and other lawmakers tell me there have already been discussions about holding committee hearings at the Texas Capitol after a state trooper's concerns went public that migrants are being mistreated by Texas officers along the southern border.
But two, having legislative hearings on these issues to investigate specifically what other policies and procedures are being put in place that are potentially violating federal law or international laws.
The troopers' email to DPS commanders obtained by CBS News said they were given orders to push people back into the Rio Grande and not give them water. One part of his email said, quote, "I truly believe in the mission of Operation Lone Star. I believe we have stepped over a line into the inhumane. We need to operate it correctly in the eyes of God." Governor Greg Abbott, his border czar, and the heads of Texas DPS and the Texas Military Department insisted Tuesday that, quote, "no orders or directions have been given under Operation Lone Star that would compromise the lives of those attempting to cross the border illegally."
I got you.
Since the troopers' emails became public, Texas DPS spokesman Lieutenant Chris Olivares has tweeted videos like this one of state troopers rescuing people who've crossed into Texas illegally, giving them water and providing care to those in need. Reports say migrants have been injured by razor wire along the border, including a 19-year-old woman experiencing a miscarriage. I asked Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick about the situation during an interview Tuesday.
We're just trying to protect our state, protect our country the best of our ability when the federal government's not doing the job. But of course, we want to do everything we do in the most humane way that we possibly can.
We commend the DPS trooper who was willing to step forward.
The U.S. Justice Department announced yesterday that it's investigating whether the state's use of razor wire is legal. Today, Senator John Cornyn told reporters at the Dallas Morning News that he is glad Governor Abbott is willing to take measures that he thinks are necessary because the federal government is not doing its job. So it's not last that we're going to hear this.
Yeah, no question about it. Jack, thank you so much.
Yep.
Also.